We're back!
We must be getting close.
Finally.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Sparks' voice.
I forgot that Hunter was in this game.
It's been a while for us.
Yeah, it has been.
Dragons were quite revered. Shh. I heard it too. Quickly.
That's quite loud, actually.
This city looks really cool.
It does. Holy shit, this is Lord of the Rings!
Oh my god!
Fuck!
Call Elijah Wood! Oh wait.
This way. I'm alright, but you won't be able to get through this way. Find Ignitus. Okay, good luck. Please help us.
Oh my god!
Help! Help, please!
Oh god! Oh, that's one of the funniest things you've ever said. Well done. Oh, what am I doing? Fuck Spyro. Cynder, hi!
Help us, please!
We have to extinguish the fire.
Oh, god damn, that's so funny. Right, I've forgotten how to play. It's been a long time. Oh, look how awesome that is! Oh, that
Whoa!
That doesn't
Get
get
a-
boring.
We're getting a Zuna drop, like freaking ninja.
Oh, just fucking look at this. So awesome. So, yeah. How long's it been for us?
I think a month.
Yeah, about that.
Just cause Gamescom, we were both at conventions, and then you got sick, and then we're here. So.
Still sick. Yeah. So, if I don't sound the greatest, or I sneeze or something, that'd be why. Gonna try and not, but you know, don't have much control over that. But yeah. So you went to BronyCon, right?
Yeah, but like you went to your first convention, quote unquote, and got con crud. It's not as bad as my friend. He was with me at the con and he got pneumonia from the convention.
Wow.
Like, how? Like, it's the middle of summer. It wasn't raining. Like, that's just even worse than what you have.
Yeah, no, I've just got standard con flu, which I was hoping I'd get, honestly, because it's part of the experience. And
Did you smell anyone who didn't shower?
well, it was a room full of 7,000 people, so yeah. Yes, I did.
I love that at conventions. Like, if you ever go to the opening ceremony, they're almost always like, "Oh, please shower. You really need to shower."
Yeah,
it's just like people really need to be reminded. Like, I have to
definitely
shower every day, or else I can't wake up in the morning. Like,
Oh,
if I
I
don't
can wake
shower-
up fine. Like, if I'm ill, I feel reluctant to, and it like took me 8 hours before I did. But
Yeah.
like beyond that, no, I especially at conventions, I definitely do. I even put on like I make sure I line myself with 8,000 layers of soap. So it's just like, okay, all of you bask in my smells.
You just imagine like someone at a convention in like a giant like hamster ball to like to protect themselves from like everything.
Every virus, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it was really cool, and I found something there that you'd really like. It's just I didn't know your address, and also it would cost a fortune to send it. So I was just like, no, alright, tell me your address. I'm gonna order it on Amazon. It's easier all around. You'd also get it much quicker.
Well, my address is boop.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay.
Everyone, send in fan mail.
Yeah, you can send. My credit card number is also boop.
Yeah, buy him.
So,
fan mail. But buy him things with his.
Buy him fan mail.
Yeah, buy him fan mail. If you can't be bothered to do it
You
yourself.
pay someone else to write fan letters.
Yeah, I've just seen the secret stone of helpfulness.
So it keeps telling us to like extinguish the fire and fill the pool with water, and like I keep thinking that we have bubble breath for some reason.
Oh, look at how much that's upgraded. Actually, look at the green meter.
Wow.
It's upgraded by quite a bit, by like a third. That's actually impressive. Cool. All right.
So I recently found my my PS1. I got it back, and I'm replaying the first Spyro game.
Oh yeah.
And I really have to say, like, a lot of the enemies like just don't feel interactive.
Yeah, some of them aren't.
I was thinking about that. Like a lot of them, there's not really a lot of difficulty to the enemies. It's more about the platforming, the stages. Like I was just thinking about that because like a lot of the enemies just sort of stand. Like they don't move. They just sort of stand there and they wait for you to do something. And,
Yeah, that's true.
And like I think the only like enemy that like really is interactive is like there's those dogs in Toasty that like they body slam you. And then there's like in Dark Passage, which is in Dreamweaver's, like the lantern, how it like transforms all the enemies. But like, as opposed to that, like there's not a lot of interactivity with the enemies.
In Treetops, the giant monkeys, they throw the smaller ones at you.
Yeah, that's true. And I also like in Wizard Peaks how the enemy wizards attack each other. Like.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
What's it called? I'm forgetting what they're called. This looks so awesome. What are they? The enemies in the Beastmaker's world. They oh gee, whoa, that was cool.
Yeah.
They show their butts at you. They hide in tents and stuff.
Oh yeah, Peacekeepers they do that.
Peacekeepers. Did I say Beastmaker?
No, but there is one in Beastmakers because I think
the hogs as well.
either. Yeah, I think in Beastmakers either there's like the guys that say like the cattle prods like will zap the enemies if you're not there. They'll like put them in cages or something like that.
Yeah.
Also, I've been I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart 8 because I did get a Wii U recently, and honestly, I honestly think this is the worst game in the series they've put out.
Really?
Like, yeah, like I really had to give it thought, but like I have a lot. Okay, so for what reason? Number one are the items. Now, I love that they put in the horn, which is helpful.
Yeah.
But dear God, okay, so why are coins an item? Why can you get them when you're in 4th place and have full coins? I had 10 coins in 3rd place and it gave me the coin item. Like, that's not helpful in any way. It's not even like the green shell where you can hold it behind you. Like, the coin item is beyond stupid. Then also I feel like there's like a delay when you use, like when you want to hold an item behind you and like you have like the red shell. I feel like it takes a few seconds to come out, because like I swear I've pressed the button to hold the item behind me and it hasn't come out in time. Red shells don't work half the time. Have you noticed that? That red shells just don't work? Like,
no.
A lot of times, like, I've had it go right past me. Or like, I'll take a turn and it will just hit the corner. And like, I like that because, I mean, it means red shells are less effective, but it's also very annoying to deal with. And I also, you can't hold 2 items anymore like you used to, so it's sort of harder to be in 1st place, especially with the coin item. Number 2, I don't feel like the tracks feel pretty generic to me, to be really honest. Like Toad Harbor, I love it. It's beautiful, great music, but it just feels generic. There's nothing special about it.
Yeah, that's true. Some of the tracks are a bit like that.
And then the AI in is absolutely broken. Like, I've never had more broken AI in a Mario Kart game before. And I'm talking about the 150cc because, like, seriously, there are times where green shells come out of nowhere and you can't avoid them. They have perfect aim. And I've never had that happen before.
Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of problems, I will concede.
And but like, to be honest, the character selection, I mean, a lot of people are like don't like it just because of all the Koopalings, and like, I really don't mind them that much. Like, I understand why people don't agree that like they should take up 8 character slots. The only character I just cannot stand are the metal ones, but that's it. Like, Pink Gold Peach and Metal Mario do not deserve to be characters.
Yeah, especially when Pink Gold Peach makes no sense, really.
Well, it's just like, people complain about the baby characters, and they're like, oh, the babies. But at least the babies are entirely new models and voice actors, you know?
Yeah.
The metal characters are the same model, just metal texture and a different voice filter. It's lazy. That's why I hate the metal characters. But other than that, like, I don't mind the Koopalings that much, because at least they're all unique characters.
Yeah, that's very true.
So you were at Gamescom and we're playing a Spyro game. So you said you had a tweet that you said Trap Team or whatever, Trap Squad.
Yeah,
so you said it fixed a lot of the problems you had.
Yes.
With the
So yeah, the Skylander Swap Force was fun. The problem was a lot of the levels didn't feel as original as some of the levels in Giants, because Giants had some really creative levels and it just didn't feel as creative. And the levels went on for way too long. What Trap Team has done is they've made them much shorter. So levels are 30 minutes long at the most, which is reasonable. And there's more chapters, which is good. So the levels don't feel like they just drag on forever, which is the problem Swap Force have. But the thing I love is they're doing so much variety of characters. They've got obviously the returning characters. They've also got the Trap Masters. They've now got Eon's Elites, which are special versions of Series 1 Skylanders. They've got the minis, so there's a mini Spyro, which is called Spry. And it's freaking adorable. They're basically just there for cuteness factor, because obviously the kids, some kids won't like a giant menacing dragon. They want something that's cute, which I can understand. So that's pretty cool. And it's just, they fixed a lot of things, and I really liked it. I had a lot of fun with it. And they've actually made, it's the first AAA title to be on Gamepad. And it's literally nothing's changed. It's amazing. The graphics are as good. The gameplay is exactly the same. There's nothing removed. They built their own controller for it, but you can also use the touchpad if you need it. If you don't want to use a controller. But the controller feels really good, by the way. Like, really good. I was genuinely very impressed. And there's also the fact that the portal has a little slot for the iPad to slide into, so it can just sit there. But if you're on a plane or something and can't use the portal, it has Skylanders pre-built in, so you don't actually need it. So they thought of everything. Nice. It's really cool. I was very, very impressed. But the graphic, like, honestly, the graphics are as good as PS4. I watched it on there and I watched it on PS4. It's exactly the same. I mean, obviously it's on a smaller screen, so obviously it won't. It's amazing. And it's also cross-buy. So if you buy it for iPad, iOS, it also works on Android. It also works on Kindle Fire. It's brilliant. Legitimately, I was so impressed. It's just, they've done an amazing job of it, and it was beyond my expectations, especially for the iPad version.
Yeah, definitely.
So, it's working.
Yeah.
The flames are dying down.
Hooray!
We nearly got it.
We nearly got it. Minas Tirith is on fire.
So
okay.
I just want to say, you haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy, but I want to address the one complaint you had with the trailer, how they said a bunch of a-holes. They swear so much in that movie. Like, they swear so much, it's great.
Well, no, it wasn't that it was just a-holes, it was just, it seemed so unfunny and just unnecessary. It was like, why can't you swear? Like, it wasn't the fact that it wasn't a swear, it was just, why couldn't they just do it? Because it didn't seem necessary, but...
Yeah, oddly enough, like, for American censors, and this is bizarre, like, the word ass is, like, you can never say it, but, like, it's so weird, like, because, like, other words are fine, but, like, ass is, like, apparently, like super bad, and, like, they always censor it on TV. Yeah, I have no idea why that is.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is.
It's very weird. Oh well. I'm getting back into the groove of things, as you can tell. Remembering how to play. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. I'm enjoying it. Putting out this fire.
Please help us.
Alright. Getting there.
I'm on my way. It's going real slow. This
place looks
I don't
really
think that
cool,
that one bucket of water I don't think can put out all that fire.
Reminds me of Tumby. I don't know if you've ever
never
seen Tumby 2.
No, I've never seen Tumby.
Yeah, it's the start of Tumby 2 is just you need to put out the fire in the house to save a golden crab.
Oh, nice.
The golden crab basically works for a windmill, which is an invention, but basically carves stone. Yeah, it's a weird game, but the invention that the golden crabs are needed for is fucking awesome. It's beyond cool. Actually, do you know what? We should so do Tumby. That'd be really fun, because you've never seen it, and the UK version is technically better than the US version, because one, it's Tumby as opposed to Tumba, and that
the
sounds
music
better.
is different, right?
The music is mostly the same. The intro music in Tumby 1 is different.
Okay.
You've got a simple dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun jungle theme. We've got na 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 na. It's fucking awesome. We've got the best version. It's just much better than your version. But it's really funny though, because it's very hard to find. Like, you can't find this version online, like, in terms of just sound alone. You can't find it. Your version anywhere. But oh god, I forgot how weird Spire looks.
Thank you. You saved our lives.
No big deal, risking our lives, saving people, dodging danger, taking it to the man.
I can't believe that's Wayne Brady.
It's an occupation.
I can't get over Sparks as Wayne Brady.
I apologize. I'm ill. Holy shit!
Jesus Christ, you weren't kidding.
Jesus, were we fighting all of these? Is this the battle of 1,000 minions? Well, they look fucking cool.
Whoa, they're like skeletal soldiers or whatever.
Hey, it's like the enemies from Spyro, the like Legend of Spyro 2, but cooler looking and not bullshit.
Yeah. See, and like we have different missions to do in like the game too. The previous 2 games had like no variety of missions.
That's true. We have done missions here. Something. Wait, why did you switch me to Spyro? This is the Legend of Cynder. Check the thumbnail, which has an awesome DeviantArted drawn image of the Legend of Cynder. God bless the person who made that. It looks fucking cool. You haven't seen it yet. I'll show you after. But yeah, I was just like, is there a logo for Legend of Cynder? There must be someone out there who's made this, and lo and behold, it exists. Made me happy.
Nice.
So yeah, it was really interesting at Gamescom, because the hotel internet was so slow. It took like 4 minutes to load a page. That's why I didn't use anything much. But the upload speed was 14.2, which is 28 times faster than at my house. So I was like, I brought 22 videos with me in the very rare occasion that the internet is good. So I uploaded so many things on Unlisted. So I'm set pretty much. Which for like the next 2 weeks, which makes me very happy.
How do you feel about the Twitch thing, where it's like if you have any like music playing, it will like silence your VOD?
Fine, it makes sense, because it's obviously some video games have crept into it, but for the most part it's just things where it's if it's not a video game soundtrack, which I can understand.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like some video games though have been hit with it. I just don't know which ones.
I think it's a bit random. I don't know.
I mean, I was watching, there's a streamer I really like on Twitch, named Hafu. She was saying, that, like, a majority of viewers on Twitch are watching it live. Like, not a lot of people go back to watch VODs anyway, so it's not a huge deal.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, when it's live, it's completely unaffected, which is great.
Okay.
That's actually a really good decision. So, yeah, I mean, VODs, it doesn't really matter, to be honest.
Right, because not a lot of people go back to watch those.
Yeah, it's kind of rare, and most of them go up to YouTube anyway, so it probably won't be that bad anyway.
Yeah, especially if it's like a highlight. Usually we'll go on a YouTube channel anyway.
Yeah,
you're right.
And they normally record it or something, so it's mostly fine. But I wonder how this level's going to play out. This is, you know, when I said there's a cool boss eventually. This is the level I was thinking of. At the end of here, there's a boss, which I think you fight on multiple layers. Like, you start at the bottom and then you go up.